An American researcher has urged Korea, the U.S., and China to engage in trilateral talks on Korean reunification. Our Kim Hyun-bin has more on a provocative suggestion she had about the U.S. troop presence on the peninsula.
Sumi Terry, a senior researcher with the Weatherhead East Asian Institute at Columbia University, says that South Korea, the U.S., and China need to engage in active discussion on the future of reunified Korea. Terry, a former director of Korea, Japan, and Oceanic Affairs at the National Security Council, made the remarks at a congressional hearing last week. Terry said that, in order to change China's policy on North Korea, Seoul and Washington need to convince Beijing that Korean reunification will be beneficial for the country. She added that the U.S. needs to promise not to dispatch its troops north of the border after reunification is achieved. She also went as far as to say that the U.S. should consider pulling its troops out of Korea entirely to win Beijing's support, saying that this would ease China's security concerns and could encourage Beijing to put more pressure on North Korea. She said the move would not be a diplomatic policy failure for Washington, as U.S. troops were first stationed on the peninsula to defend South Korea after the Korean War. Kim Hyun-bin, Arirang News.